So yesterday we have this conversation about Amon-Ra St.Brown and the punch. We have a group chat with all our family members here at Woodward Sports.
Oh, the bias crew.
And there's a lot of people who think I'm completely out of my mind saying that was a punch right there. And I was pretty adamant about saying, as much as I love Amon-Ra St.Brown, and I think everybody in Detroit does, why? 4th-round pick, undersized, beat all the odds, right?
Yeah.
So everybody loves him. I do too. But if you're going to be true to form and believe that people should be punished for throwing haymakers, for throwing punches, and they did it against your team, then you believe that's a violation. What did Braylon say yesterday? If Juju Smith-Schuster does that to Aleem McNeil, you're pissed and you want him kicked out. You want him suspended.
Or J-Mo.
Or even J-Mo. Or you would want him suspended for the next game. So that was my point. I don't know who it was, I don't know everybody in the chat, but there's a number of them who said, "Oh, come on, man, give me a break. Let boys be boys." Oh, okay. So we should let the Kansas City Chiefs be boys against the Lions. But of course, they wouldn't take that noise, would they? And then what else do we get? We get people saying, "Well, the Lions have been screwed before." This is my favorite. The Lions have been screwed before, so they owe us one. My response was, "Yeah, that's what referee crew does." The officials get together and say, "Hey, just so you know, if anything happens to Amon-Ra St.Brown or anybody, let's just let it go because remember, they got screwed by a different officiating crew earlier this year. We're going to get judged. We may miss out on a playoff game if we miss something like this, but I just want everyone to know the Lions deserve a little make-me-up." I was waiting for Braylon. I was waiting for Kool-Aid because there was no Pistons game last night. I was waiting for Ryan. He was playing pickleball at Wicked Pickle. Where's the love? Where's the support? Do you not believe what I was saying? Do you think I was in the wrong there? What was going on?
No, you're absolutely in the right, but there's two things. Let me educate you. And this is what it is. I love my guys in the back. I love them. I don't argue with them as it relates to Lions because they're fans.
No, the clip blew up too, by the way. I'm looking at the comments. The clip absolutely blew up.
They're fans. They're fans first, then they're analysts second. You cannot argue with someone that is a fan first and an analyst second.
That's what I put in the chat.
Because
I said fanboys, and then they lost it.
But they are, though. And stick all of them. I love them to death, but they're all fanboys. You can't have a real conversation with them sometimes as it relates to trigger points. So having that conversation with them, no, thank you. I'm surprised you were even in that chat. I'm surprised you were even in there. But 100%, at the end of the day, he threw a punch. If they decide to suspend him, he threw a punch. He got caught. He's suspended. If they don't, then kudos. They owed you one.
They were literally saying it wasn't a punch. So I want to make sure that I'm seeing what I'm seeing because he described it perfectly yesterday. How many times are people saying to you, "You're not seeing what you're seeing"?
Yeah, just watch Ken Law's helmet. All you gotta do is watch Ken Law's helmet.
That's Payne, Deron Payne.
Excuse me, Deron Payne. All I said. Just watch it. That's a forearm shiver by both. He turned around. Now watch his helmet. Yep. That's all I need to see.
With Amon-Ra St.Brown's hand going through. Right. Unless that's Rocky against Drago and Rocky 3 where they weren't really good. Rocky 4, thank you.
It's my favorite movie. It's my favorite movie of all time.
I'm not talking movies or
that's
music
my
with
favorite
you because you know you'll kill me on all that.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
Rocky 4.
But you got to admit, they weren't even close to punching one another.
No.
Okay. So unless that's Drago and Rocky that I'm mistaking them for, Deron Payne got punched in the face.
If you want to now, and here's the thing though. See, I think the conversation can be had differently. Woodward Sports Chat. If you want to say that there was a punch thrown, but because Payne is a big dude and it didn't matter, he didn't hurt him. That's a different conversation. 100%, he didn't hurt him. He still threw a punch.
Okay, but remember, Deron Payne, when he punched Amon-Ra St.Brown, you said that's a 300-pound man punching a guy right in the grill. And he didn't go down.
Right.
Right? So if that's the case, then why would he get ejected? Because it didn't hurt. It obviously didn't hurt Amon-Ra St.Brown.
Well, refs always look at stuff different. It's just like when you have Mark Price foul Shaq in the beginning and refs not calling it. They're not calling it because of what it is. Yeah. Meanwhile, if Shaq put a finger on Mark Price and throw him out of the game in 92.
That is such a good example.
Hey, Shaq, get your big ass out of here, man. You can't be doing that. What did I do? I didn't even do anything. He put his hands on me first. I don't know what you're talking about. What you want to do? Can you give it?
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's a great example. Mark Price and Shaquille O'Neal. Mark Price comes up to his kneecaps. Anything? I'm sorry, Kool-Aid. You were going to say something. What were you going to jump?
No,
in?
I was gonna say, look, when I first saw the play, all I saw was a swipe, and if that's what people were like, you know what, that's all Amon-Ra did, I would probably be like, yeah, let him off the hook. But the second one, that's just a full-on punch, bro. It's just a full-on punch. I get it.
You said people are
frustrations,
blowing up
too.
in the chat. What were you saying about that? Was it the chat or you talking about?
Oh yeah, no, I was saying the clip.
Oh, the
so
clip.
yeah, the clip
From
of the
our
day.
show yesterday,
From our
right?
show.
Yeah.
That's
I
what they
gotcha.
pulled for our clip of the day.
Yeah.
Most views right now, the likes, but the comments are wild. They're all over the place.
In what
Basically,
sense?
They're not in favor of our commentary about what happened.
Oh, they're not.
They're not in favor.
I'm
But I
just-
knew they weren't.
It's a lot of comments, dog.
You can go ahead and
Yeah,
explain.
can you give
about
us a
it.
sample?
Let me see here. Let me
Chef,
see
I'm
here.
sorry
Yeah.
I wasn't there for you either yesterday. My bad.
Hey, what were you doing? Pickleballing?
No, I was actually about to hit a PR in weightlifting, so that's why.
What PR and what?
Squatting.
Nice. I like
120?
that.
315.
20. Stop it. He's a lower body guy. Good for you. Good way to do legs, man. I like that. Way
It's
to
the only
go.
muscle group in my body that grows.
I like that. What we got?
What do you got there, Kool-Aid?
You
Do
wanna-
or do you
Yeah.
want us to move on?
No, I got a
Okay.
couple here, man. Don't wanna. He says he gave him a wing and a drumstick. They loved that analogy yesterday. But Bobby says, doesn't Payne push him before this interaction? If you rewind it, doesn't Payne push him first? It's so minor compared to what he took later on in the sequence. Are you sure there wasn't some pushing before this that gave him some justification to defend himself?
But see, that's just the thing. Like, whether you were the first one to do it, whether you're the second person to do it, it's still illegal either way. It's still in the wrong. It still is against the code of conduct. Like, whether you were second, third, fourth, fifth, whether somebody mushed you, pushed you down, body slammed you, and you got up,
Mushed
you still are against the code of conduct. Now, in that moment, you still may fight, and that's fine. But just know, when you're against the code of conduct, that's what happens. I hope he does not get suspended.
Yeah.
I'm just simply responding as, these are the rules. That was a clear punch. You see the.
They still push back on that. Like Brian, he was like,
What'd you
bro,
say?
this was just a push to the face mask. It's not a punch.
Okay.
They're still saying that.
I don't know how you can objectively
Right.
look at that and not say it's he didn't punch him. I don't know how you can say that. We can all be fans and we can all be homers and appreciate what a guy has done. It doesn't mean you have to be blinded by that fandom faith, okay? You have to recognize things and understand if you were on the other side. Again, if Juju Smith-Schuster punched a Lee McNeil, since they were putting the positions together, you would be livid. It's the same group, and I said this in the group chat, it's the same group that were pissed off that Kansas City had no penalties. Yeah. Did you see what Juju Smith-Schuster did to Brian Branch? Of course we did. And he should have been punished for it.
That's Jared Brewski in the chat. One of the comments. He says, if Juju doesn't get ish, we're going to riot if Amon-Ra gets anything.
Yeah. You can do what you want to. At the end of the day, it's against the code of conduct. Like, and if they choose to penalize it, then they're going to penalize it. If they don't, then he dodged the bullet, and we'll see what rock and rolls on Sunday. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I love this one. Defending Payne while being in Detroit is wild.
Who's defending?
Get the blank out of here. How are we defending
hold on,
Deron Payne?
What name is that? What's his name?
Flannels Budge or something like that.
Flannels ball.
So you're trying to tell me
don't
because
even
we're in
have a comment for
Detroit,
that. But stop. We're not defending him. There's a difference.
I know we're not.
Yeah.
I know. We're not defending him. We're just
Anybody.
making a point that Amon-Ra St.Brown is guilty in this regard. But even if we were, because
Well,
we're in
that name is
Detroit, we have to
wild.
defend everything every Detroit athlete ever does.
Let me
What a
ask you.
simplistic mindset is. That's stupidity.
No, that username is stupidity. Let me ask you a question though. Where were you when we had the whole conversation about the Kansas City Chiefs?
Right.
When we
Yeah.
went on a tirade,
Yeah.
even though the play was an illegal play, went on a tirade about what the refs are doing, about what the Chiefs are allowed them to do. We just went everywhere, even though that play didn't decide the game. We talked about that play for 2 days.
Yeah,
Like
we
we
did.
legitimately dogged
Yeah.
that play. Like, so we're gonna call it how we see it. And if you want somebody to be homers and make you feel good about your Lions, go to 97-1. We ain't doing that here.
Look, that's one thing I respect about it. Even when I disagree, I'm sitting here like, but they being real. That's why I say y'all are the stand-on-business boys. Straight up.
I would feel the exact same way if it was against the Lions, okay? I'd feel the exact same way if it were the Cowboys and the Eagles and we were talking about it. I don't think it matters all that much. The bias mindset that people have, and I love the fandom. I love that they support their teams. but the biased mindset and the blinders on because it's our guy, to me, is laughable. We'll take a quick timeout when we come back.
Also, too, last
Go ahead.
thing is
Yeah.
when you watch the play, the reason why you know it's a punch is because, speaking of Payne being a big man, he's not moving his face for Amon-Ra's little self compared to him. Talking about little compared to him. He's not moving. So the only thing that will get his helmet to move that fast is a fist or an open hand, and that's what Amon-Ra St.Brown gave him, whether it was a fist or an open hand. He gave him something to turn that helmet that fast, because trust me, Payne's not looking at him, oh, he's throwing a punch, I got to dodge the punch. He would have ate that and been ready for the war. So
Yeah, good point. Hey, so the Lions get the Eagles next. You saw where Jair Alexander has decided to go away from the team,
Makes
by the way.
sense.
It does make sense?
Yeah, I saw that. Where's that water?
Oh,
coming in
Easy.
there?
Easy just chimed in too. Easy actually, because
Easy's honest.
this is different than what he was saying last night, and so he says it's not the same as the Juju situation. He does think Amon-Ra might get fined.
Okay. And you know what, Easy?
Well,
I always appreciate you being honest.
I do too. I apologize. I don't have his number. I don't know if he was part of the group chat or not. That's fine. I'm asking if you think he should be. No kidding. We think he's going to get fined. He may even miss the game. I don't know. But the point was that most people didn't think it was a punch. And that, to me, is ridiculous. And I don't know.
You got to take the win when you can get it. Him coming back today and saying that was a win.
I want a clean sweep.
That's a win for you.
I want a clean sweep.